What is up, everybody? My name is Longtide, and today we are back on another morning ramble for the OSRS community. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday so far, and if you're in other parts of the world, hope you already had a great Thursday and enjoying a great Thursday afternoon / night. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to talk about today, okay? So basically, jagex is listening, okay? They posted an update on the ToB transmog cosmetic kind of update about the hard mode that's coming out, the story mode. So they basically said, and I'm gonna throw it up on the screen here, that they want to actually recolor the scythe and the Garazi rapier and the sanguinesi staff. Now, I do see on the sanguinesi staff we have an owl now, right, instead of bats. So what if that means it's gonna shoot out owls? That's gonna be insane. I kind of don't get the Saradomin thing. I was looking on Reddit to kind of get, like, comprehend the Saradomin thing. But for the most part, I really don't get it. But hey, we're just, we're not the professionals here. We're going to let them do their job. But I'm very excited about that. Honestly, I'm glad they're talking about it, because just your armor, I just wasn't feeling it. But in honor of that, we're going to be doing a ToB today, ToB Thursday. I'm going to try to start doing these kind of special episode days. I was thinking solo Sunday, mutagen Monday, and ToB Thursday. Mutagen Monday, knocking that out whenever I get the mutagen, right? So I've been thinking about doing that, and maybe, mix it up sometimes, do a live stream for one of those days, right? So, but without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go to the desktop, okay? All right, so we're finally back here on the desktop. We finally got a team for ToB. So just want to get started here. So basically, I don't know if anyone has noticed, as much as I have, about jagex really paying attention to Reddit recently. So what I'm really referring to is, I don't know if anyone noticed, but the Slayer Helm rework that was originally posted on Reddit. A user posted kind of his own, I guess, rendition of what the Slayer Helm should look like, and essentially jagex literally took it exactly how it was. They obviously made it their own, and I guess cut off the Vorkath horn and stuff, but basically that was someone else's suggestion, and it got picked up. And I thought that was really cool, essentially, because, it means they're really paying attention to the community, right? We can sit here and poll a million things, but I feel like a lot of, ideas and suggestions go on Reddit most of the time. We got people, the normal black background and yellow text suggestions, that people post. I saw yesterday someone was posting a wood cutting boss idea. It was the Inno tree or something like that. And I thought that was really cool. I was gonna cover it in the video yesterday, but I was like, what, screw it. I'm not gonna throw it in there. It seemed like a cool idea. Obviously, a wood cutting boss would be awesome, but it seemed like the idea just didn't have a lot of meat. I feel like the main idea was oh, this is a cool shiny tree that can give a shiny axe and stuff like that. I don't think really and truthfully the idea was really thought into accurately. And sorry if I pause here and there. I'm definitely kind of cautious with these teams this morning. I don't know what's going on. If I missed something, I haven't been doing ToB in a while, and especially on Weedy raids. It's I really do support Weedy raids a lot. I tell everyone, I'm yo, you want to get into raiding, just do ToB, or just do Weedy raids. It's very, it's very entry level friendly. Even, obviously if you sit here and you want to go to the standard, and you put your position, you put yourself in a position to get flamed. It's if you go to the experience tab, right, and you don't know how to skip, it's you're gonna get flamed, right? If you go to standard and you join some person's group that has high KC, and you're barely at the base minimum that they're looking for, it's you're gonna get flamed. So I definitely, I get it, and especially if you don't have your skills high enough and stuff, and you're sitting here, trying to get carried and stuff. No one wants to carry you. You know what I mean? No one wants to everyone's put in their own fair share of trying in the game, right? If you're not willing to put in your time, then sorry to you. Now, achievement cape and all that good stuff, that's kind of extra things you can do in the game, not really necessary, for raids and stuff. But it's just you gotta put in your fair share of time, just to. Nobody wants to carry someone just because you exist, right? And so I feel like that's what, you know, a lot of people, if they have had toxic experiences in Weedy Raid, it's kind of like you're just like, you set yourself up for it, you know, like honestly. And, you know, obviously there are toxic people even in, you know, you could have 500 KC, right? And you get yelled at if you skip wrong or something like that, you know. It's just like, people are just assholes sometimes. But for the most part, you know, it kind of does require you to put in some time to not get flamed, right? You know, I'm at the point in my, you know, in my time in raiding is I'm not ToB but mainly chambers, where it's like, you know, I don't mess up. I know I'm probably gonna get flamed right here because I didn't bring pot share or venge. So we'll see here in 1 second. I wonder if I called it. Did I call it? Does it seem like, yeah, they seem like they haven't noticed. Okay, he brought the pot. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I don't have to take responsibility for not bringing pot share, because he did tell me to bring venge, and I just didn't. But anyways, yeah. So I feel like, you know, people kind of mistaken that you kind of have to put in your own time in the game, right? And definitely, as you should, right? You know, you shouldn't expect people to carry you. But enough of that topic. Basically, so what do you all think about the hard mode and story mode coming into ToB? I find it to be really interesting. I think I'm gonna like partake in the story mode just to see like what the heck is it about, you know, if is it actually like a story, you know, like what's that all about. I really feel like it's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna bring a lot of people to ToB. Like I said in the video explaining the, you know, story mode stuff, I feel like right now ToB is not like, it's not entry level content, right? It's not content you can just like pick up one day and be like, yo, let's go hit some ToB. You can hit it and you can like run it, but you're not gonna get rewarded, right? Because if you die, if your whole team dies in ToB, you're not gonna get rewarded. So that's kind of like the crappy part about it. You know, if you and your friends are having like a kind of a night together, you know, y'all are chilling, drinking some beers and stuff. It's like, dude, let's send some ToB. And it's like, y'all are, you know, trying to farm some money, because, you know, really truthfully, that's what we're here for, right? We're here for the coinage, right? We're here to, you know, get the Elijah and get the Inquisitor, you know, all the cool gear and all that stuff. So that's really what we're here for. And so it's like, you know, if you're not being rewarded for what you're doing, it's kind of a pain. And I definitely get that. There was a point in, you know, in time where I was doing ToB and, you know, I just wasn't getting any KC, and I felt like I was wasting my time. And then I'd go back to Chambers and, you know, we'd get a purple and be like, you know, screw it. Like, Chambers is, you know, good enough right now. But then, like, once you really get started in ToB, you realize the money is there, right? Like, it's like, you know, you really, if you get a couple of friends together, or even if you go on Weedy Raids and you go to the advanced tab and stuff, you can definitely, you know, benefit from running some raids with just some randoms, you know, just like having KCs, you know, every time. You know, I know I'm doing really bad here. It's kind of, I really hate Nilo while I'm like rambling and stuff, and I'm not killing the aggroes, all that good stuff. I'm sure I'll hear it. I'm sure we'll definitely hear it if these towers fall. Let me go ahead and focus real quick. I didn't really like make this video to like kind of sweat. I just, in honor of the, you know, cosmetics that were kind of introduced in that post, I was like, you know what, I gotta do a ToB post today. And like I said, like I definitely, I want to start posting like, you know, day content, like Mutagen Monday, solo Sundays, you know, get better at solos, and even post you know, content with solos and stuff. So that's that, you know, I feel like that'd be exciting, right? And especially if we get a freaking purple on a video. All right, we're getting there, right? We already got a Tanzanite thing on one of our Zulrah videos, so it's better than like what I've done already. I'll tell you that, because you know, that mutagen has not showed itself yet, and as it shouldn't have. You know, like I'm very still low KC for Zulrah. You know, it's like 2,500 KC. I'm not expecting myself to get spooned. I never get spooned. Let's just be honest here. The most I've ever been spooned is in ToB, when I think I've seen like 4 sites already. So that's definitely awesome. But besides that, no, I don't get spooned a lot. Let's go ahead and hit the Nilo. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, they and them, just remember I have not done ToB in forever. Forever. It's literally been a fortnight before I've done ToB. It's been quite some time, I'll tell you that. Excellent, excellent. I'll take that L real quick. No, I gotta recover here. Gotta recover. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done ToB. I really haven't had time to play RuneScape, honestly. Like, and not saying I couldn't have came on, hit a raid or two, but like, just the way I want to play RuneScape, I just haven't had time to play it. Like when I play RuneScape, I grind. I hit the chambers back to back to back to back. Hit the ToBs back to back to back to back. Even if we don't get any purples, I'm always going. You gotta be going, right? Because if you want to get that money, you can't just like settle for, we'll get it next week or something like that. It's like, no, you gotta go. And that's always been how I kind of run things. So it's kind of like when I sit down and I play, I kind of like get myself ready. I'm like, okay, look, I'm gonna be here for like quite some time. I'm gonna be here for like a couple hours. And I just haven't been able to do that, really and truthfully. I've been trying to get really good. So I don't think I've ever really talked about my job here at on the channel. I basically have kind of a newer job. I used to be working in a warehouse, but now I'm working retention for a company, which I can't disclose. But I'm basically, if you don't know what retention is, basically trying to keep people on, keep buying the products and stuff if they're subscribed to it. All that good stuff. Just making sure people can stay. And what we do is we offer like promotions and make sure people are happy with the price they're paying, because most of our plans are pretty pricey. So my job is really to save the customers and stuff. And so it's been really, it's like I've worked in sales myself for quite some time. I ran my own basically drop shipping company for a while, and so I had to do a lot of talking with that, communicating and everything, and make sure the members or the customers were happy and stuff. And it really yeah, so I'm kind of used to that, talking to customers and whatnot. But it's something I've had to really learn, right? It's something I've really had to like learn the kind of tricks to. Like, not saying I'm like trying to trick the customers, right? It's just something that like you got to know like what people want to hear, because at the end of the day, like you can make anyone buy something if you kind of make it sound like it's a value, right? Because that's the whole thing of like selling anyways. Like you buy a spoon to use on your soup or like your cereal. You don't use a fork, so you got to buy a spoon, and so you got to have value. And that's the one thing that like I kind of because it's a new job, right? It's a new job, so I'm still trying to find. Obviously, I know the value, but it's like expressing that value. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of going off on a ramble there about it. But I don't think I've ever talked about the job that I'm doing on the channel yet. So it's really like. It's not something I'm used to. But what in the fuck is this? Like, you good, dude? Okay. All right. I'll take it. I'm telling you, like, it's like literally, Sodasag has been the most scuffed thing on this channel. I'll tell you what. Please don't die. Please don't die. Take it. Sodaseg has been the most scuffed boss on this channel. I'll tell you what, if you go back in the ToB video that I did, the commentary, I also died again. So it's like, Sodaseg's one of those bosses. They just hit you with that. But we're at the end here. Nobody has to do any crazy stuff. If you actually want to see some crazy stuff, go back to that ToB video I posted and check out when we did die at Sodaseg. The one person that was left, Tick ate the ball, and we sent it to Verzik, and that was like the first KC of the day. I was very, very excited about that. I was like, wow. I thought that was over for us, right? But it was not. No, did he die? Dang. That's whatever. Alright. I also saw that jagex was trying to make it to where the chests in ToB are a little bit more visible, because let me tell you, I can't really express how many times I have accidentally walked through the door because of the freaking, it's just not like it's so small. Wait, what really? What the heck? I've walked, and not saying I like died because of it either. You know, I had like a couple of brews left over from the raid and stuff, so you know, it actually worked out. I don't think I've ever accidentally walked through and like screwed up the raid because of it, but gotten dang close, I'll tell you what. You have to kind of focus here at Berserk. It's been a while since I've ran a trio, especially. I usually run 4 people just because it's so much more like AFK, you know, not too stressful and stuff. Also in the future, you know, whenever I get more KC and everything, I do want to make an updated commentary video to kind of like help the people that are trying to get into raids, kind of explain like my mindset and stuff. So that'd be cool. By the way, if you made it this far in this video, thank you so much for being here. Like, honest and truthfully, I really, I saw it yesterday. We gained so many subscribers yesterday. Like, I'm telling you, like, ladies and gentlemen, they and them, this like community on this channel, it blows me away sometimes. Absolutely just blows me away. Like, it's humbling, if that's even the word. Like, I started making these videos kind of just for the fun of it, right? Like, just to, like, you know, just to kind of just throw them out there and see what would happen with them. And it really has, like, stirred up some positivity that, like, you know, I live off that stuff, right? I live off of positivity. I know that sounds like really cheesy, you know, we all have some positivity, at least I hope. And I'm telling you, so many people, like, I've met so many of you, ladies and gentlemen, you know, they and them, I've met, you know, and we've talked, and it's been great, like, honest, and, like, you know, yeah, I could go on all day about it. It's really, it's exciting. You know, I'm here talking and stuff, and I'm completely messing up my scythe walk, but it's exciting, like, I really do. I actually, I was talking to my friend 2006 the other day, which I met him through the videos, like, through the Reddit posts, and he was watching my videos, giving me tidbits and stuff, and that's how we got started on these like thumbnails that I'm doing and stuff. And it's really just, it's awesome meeting people. You know, I really enjoy that because there's some really cool people in the OSRS community. Like, you know, like if you're a solo player and you kind of skill and stuff, go out there and, you know, like meet some people. And I know it's crazy, but meet some people when we do raids. And or meet some people in a clan. You know, there's such a great community out here, right? Because we're in an MMORPG. You know, at the end of the day, like, yeah, like old school RuneScape, it's old school, right? You know, it's an old game, and a lot of us, you know, we're kind of like stuck in the past. But it is like, you know, like you go out there and play like other MMOs. It's about the community, right? It's really about the community. I advise you, you know, if you haven't played WoW Classic, go try it out. I'm telling you right now, though, it's not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. I know Alfie's playing it right now, and I wish I could tell him, look, man, like, if I don't know if he's like been playing it, like, for, you know, I think he just got into it, right? And I really wish I could reach out and say, look, man, don't waste your time. It's just not fun. It's pretty straightforward, right? And it's okay, like for example, right? Mages in Classic WoW. Mages in Classic WoW are boring. So boring. Like, the only thing you can like really do that's fun is gold farm. You can like go in dungeons and stuff, and you can solo dungeons. Like, that's really like the only like cool part in Classic WoW about being a mage, because every raid day, and I'm telling you, you have a lot of raid days, because they're not pushing out this content fast. I'll tell you that right now. They're not sitting here worried about, you know, they're worried about that monthly subscription. All right, they want to keep you around waiting. They are definitely not worried about how fast they're pushing out content for these legacy expansions, and I guarantee you they're gonna be the same way for TBC. It's so disgusting. Like, I hate how slow they updated Classic. Like, it's like, I understand what they were doing. I guess they were like, you know, what is it? Kind of making it to where, you know, if you're taking it kind of casual, you don't feel like left behind, because, you know, it really is about the nostalgic factor of things, right? I know a lot of people, you know, that aren't trying to go as sweaty as they used to back in the day, and I definitely understand that. But it's like, God, like, they just release content so slow. Like, all I wanted to do was get the knacks, and I didn't get the knacks because it was just too slow. Like, it was just that. Like, I literally, like, I was just like, you know, screw it. Like, I did AQ40 for the, like, 20th time, and I was just like, look, okay. And my guild started getting even more sweaty because they thought knacks was gonna be hard, and I was just like, look, this is so boring. Like, this is like so repetitive. Like, we're doing the same thing every Tuesday. The only people getting loot were the people that, like, PvP'd or did all the other boring stuff that, like, was in Classic WoW. I just couldn't take it anymore, really and truthfully. So I was like, you know what? This isn't for me, and I gotta just step away, you know? At least with, like, RuneScape, you can, like, kind of progress at your own pace. Like, if you want to max, you can max. You don't have to max. Like, no, there's no clan sitting here saying, oh, you're not max? Screw that. Like, even Oblivion's not going to sit here and hold you back from joining if you're not max, right? Oh, snap. But yeah, like, I don't know, Classic WoW, it's very demanding. And I don't know anything about TBC, but it's like just World of Warcraft in general, it's very demanding. Like, don't feel like you're gonna get too far in it, like, you know, competitively. If you're gonna, like, just have a job or, like, have a life, you know, go out to dinner with your girlfriend or something like that. It's just not, it's not a game meant for that. It's not meant for, like, obviously, you know, you're gonna have fun if you like shit like that, right? But it's not a game that's meant for the casual enjoyment, right? And I'm not saying I'm a casual by any means, right? Like, I do enjoy, you know, like I said, if I get on RuneScape, it's to grind. It's, you know, it's to go for hours and hours and hours. But I'm telling you, Classic WoW, it's a little too demanding. It's a little too demanding. Also, I guess it does, like, kind of, you know, depend on who you play with, especially. Like, you know, if you're playing with some sweats, you're gonna, you know, it's gonna be sweaty, right? But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Not to mention, like, the reward, right? Like, at least RuneScape, like, you know, let's say they release Raids 3. Let's say they release Raids 3 and Raids 4 together. I don't know. It's like, you're not gonna feel, you're gonna be like, okay, like, the Scythe isn't the meta anymore. Guess what? We've had our good run. You know, we've had our great times together with the Scythe. We've had some great times with the Twisted Bow for years. But, like, you know, like, WoW, a new expansion comes out, everything you did, it's null. No one cares about it anymore. Unless you have, like, the what is that sword? The Thunder Sword or whatever. Like, people still care about that. Like, people still, like, you know, respect that and stuff. You know, it's obviously, it'll still be a weapon in the game, but, you know, I don't know. This has been a long ramble about World of Warcraft, but it's something I've, like, really thought really strong about, because I actually did see on Reddit a couple of days ago that someone was like, you know, what games do people play, like, outside of RuneScape? And someone said Classic WoW. I'm like, don't say that, man. Don't say that. It's not, like, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's not for the weak, man. I'm telling you, it's just not for the weak. It's very bad. Like, I can't stress that enough. And you're talking, like, someone that, like, I played hours of it. Like, I'm not sitting here being biased about it. Like, I am a veteran, like, World of Warcraft player, and it took me forever to realize that it's such a waste of time. It took me forever. I wish I would have realized it. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, I do like the time I spent on World of Warcraft. It really, like, you know, it's a good MMO. I never forget, like, getting the battle chest as a kid, right? And getting TBC and, you know, the expansions in one chest, and going to GameStop and buying it my first day with my mom. And after she had seen the the news post, oh shit, seen the news posts about, you know, kids becoming like obese and whatnot for playing World of Warcraft and stuff. And but you know, she bought it for me and she was like, you know, don't get addicted to it. And you know, here, bro, what? Bro, what just happened? And now I'm gonna die. Gotta sweat. Sorry, I really got quiet here. I know it's a ramble, but we gotta get quiet now, okay? We lost a soldier here. I'll do anything to like hit here. Is my scythe on charge? Just had to make sure here. Had to make sure my scythe isn't on charge because you know God knows, man. Can we still do this? It'd be very sad if we don't do this. What? Oh, I thought he meant out, like. Oh no. Oh, this is getting scary. I should have hit webs. Here's what we're gonna do. Got this, boys. No! Yes! Did I get it? Yes! We did it, boys! We did it! We did it! Purple? Purple for the boys? No! What? Okay. Never. If there was ever a time to be lucky. Oh, you know, I really hate like filming these ToBs. Whatever, we'll take it. Oh my god, I really hate filming these ToBs. I'm telling you, they get really scary. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be the video for today. I hope you had a great time watching. Great ramble. Let me know in the comments what you think about the ToB updates coming. And for Run, I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday. And be safe out there and keep grinding. All right, thank you so much. I'm telling you, that was sketchy, but we got the KC. We got the KC. That's all that matters. All right. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you tomorrow in the morning ramble. All right, take it easy. Bye bye.